I'm back on DayZ Playstation 4. Yeah, bit of a crazy situation if you watched the last one. I really should have just went and shot those guys, but as the server was closing off, I ended up with the shotgun with bullets, so honestly, not a total loss for me. But yeah, people are just as bad here as they are on Xbox version, if not even a little bit more savage on this one, I've noticed. So yeah, gotta shoot people when they come near you, guys. Be careful. Other people are not friendly, and they do not take prisoners. At least that's what I've seen. Oh, cool, cooking pot. So if you're unfamiliar with the cooking pot, it's one of the best methods for carrying water. It's great for farming. It's great for everything, basically. What do we got here? Great. So what we're going to do is we're going to load this shotgun up and kind of show off the whole method behind loading weapons. So it's kind of the same for a magazine. There's a few different ways you can do this. It's kind of best to throw it in your inventory, put the guns in your hand, and then hover over the ammo. And then you can press B to combine it. You can also just hold Y, or not Y, but triangle, and your person will reload the bullets. Or you can actually put it on the floor, and it'll give you like an RT kind of option when you do need to load it. Because remember that we've got a full amount of shotgun bullets in here. The easiest is just to keep holding triangle, and that will let you go far. Just in terms of keeping it reloaded and allowing you to be able to shoot and kill people. Always a blast. Baseball cap. I'm kind of sad I lost all that stuff I had acquired, but that's part of DayZ. I assumed they were just peaceful folks sitting by the campfire waiting for the server to restart, but you can't assume that. Everybody's hostile, trying to get that last little bit of loot before everything wraps up. And I can't blame them. I should have been looking behind me, but that's life in DayZ for you, and it's something you gotta get used to in this game. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna drink my... Actually, you know what? That's probably a stupid idea to waste this. We're gonna take... we're gonna do... Put that in the inventory. We're gonna hotkey that one up, and we're gonna take our watering can. Basically a watering can. We're gonna take our pot and we're gonna fill it here because this is the smartest way to do things. Remember, if you do have one of these pots and you can't find items, they're usually inside of it, so that's something to be known. But yeah, this holds just a ton of water when you fill it up, and also you can put stuff in it, so very helpful, very, very helpful. And one of my favorite kind of things. Just remember, some items can get drenched and ruined, so you got to be careful what exactly you're putting in there, or accidentally just quick putting in there. And yes, we could drink too. I mean, we got the shotgun, so we're not really in a horrible state at this point, just for item wise. I mean, I had some good stuff, but it's not a total loss. If you have a gun in this game, it's like a pretty commanding sort of thing to have. So that'll fill up a bit. And then we're going to hit the main road, and then we're going to head over to Brusino and the lumberyard, because we haven't been over there yet. I don't really have a focus on where I'm headed. So kind of continue on the guns. If you're not loading like a shotgun, you're loading a magazine. It's just the same sort of thing. You load clips, or you load the bullets into the magazine, and then you attach the magazine to the gun, and you're good to go. It's really not terribly difficult, but it is something that takes time, and that's why you might want to have multiple magazines, if you can find it, of items or bullets, because that's going to be super helpful in your survival situation. And I'm glad I finally got a day server. I could have done a little bit of video at night and shot somebody, but I decided just to switch servers because I wanted to get day one. I get way too many complaints about how dark night is, so yeah. This house is usually not bad for finding good stuff on that second level. And even on the first level, you'll find like food or something. Usually maybe like a gun on the top. So that's why I always check out those types of houses. And these are kind of the last ones for a little bit. So it's always good to hit them up before you keep heading more north. Never know what you're going to find. Tincture is really not anything useful. It's like for disinfectant. And disinfectant spray, I picked that up earlier. I was like, oh, that's cool. I haven't seen that in a while. So it's kind of interesting. I know it's just kind of neat to be on the PlayStation version. Just playing something a little bit different for a while. Screwdriver, I don't really need that. I would like a regular knife, though, to replace my rock. 9.19. Sick if I get the, I think it's like the B13 or something like that. It's the rifle. Although I don't find the rifle to be super helpful in conflicts. You know, I'd rather have something like a shotgun or a machine gun, but it does pack quite a punch for, you know, along the beach, because I need to stock up on items. And that'll help a lot as we get up north. We might go to the lumberyard first, or we may go to Brazino right away. Haven't decided yet. I really like Brazino. It's a good spot for kind of really teaching about like water and fire and, well, water and water, fire, but like food and water and everything like that. It's a very good spot for it. And we'll see how many video types I want to do on PlayStation. Depends on how popular it is, and again, what you guys really want to see on this version. Because I have really done it all on Xbox, so it's not like really any different. It's just kind of inputs that are different, and it doesn't run quite as well as what I'm used to. Although it seems to be running nicely at this point. Like, the sky's kind of weird to me. Like, I don't know if anyone else has noticed this or how it shows up on other TVs, but it's like really purplish, which doesn't seem too natural to me. And I think that has something to do with the opacity of the blues they use or something, and it's just a very unnatural kind of purplish color. It's like, oh. I think this is the road up to Brazino. Yeah. Probably. Yeah, it's like a very weird orange, like you see like the weird red-orange there against the purple. It doesn't look very real, in my opinion. It's kind of weird. There's like a fog that's going on right now, though. This is really weird. Those God rays that aren't really coming from anywhere. It's just like an effect. Anyways, keep moving along here. So the parts on the right, they're more industrial. That's where you're going to find like car parts and stuff. Really don't need any of that stuff. Barns surprisingly do have items now. In the past, they really didn't. Well, not, you know, past the PlayStation, but, you know, when I look at Xbox, they didn't really have stuff. But now you might find like a good weapon, or you might find fertilizer. Fertilizer is good for crop growing, if that's something you're ever interested in doing. I've got a pretty good video on gardening. Or you might find shotgun shells. That's what I'm talking about, right? Lots of bullets, might as well. Spend some time unpacking them. I don't know why my character always kind of crouches when that happens. You can also like combine the bullets, but we're not gonna spend time doing that. Keep going along this trail. I don't, like, occasionally you'll run into somebody in Brazino, but you don't normally do find them on the main roads. Like, I could take the shotgun and just start going and like shooting people and stuff, but I've already been in those towns like way too much in this, so I want to get somewhere else. It's just kind of good to familiarize people with those ones at the start. Like, this is another big town that you'll probably spend a lot of time in if you are playing the game, or like a decent amount. It's a good spot to hit up when you're going out and adventuring in this game. Big countryside. Oh, can you see all the way down there? Is that like a tower, the smokestack or something? I don't know. It looks a little bit odd draw distance wise in this one. I can't tell if it's getting darker or if I think the sun's rising a bit. I don't know. I hope it's not as, like, it looks fairly light on my screen TV, so I don't know if it's really dark on the capture or not, but yeah, I have no idea. It's just a little bit different because it's not like usually when I'm recording stuff I'm used to on Xbox. I just use the on console DVR thing. So right now I actually have to use a PVR to capture stuff. That area, there you don't really find resources in those types of buildings and the big barn things. You're starting to see a little bit more loot there, but really not a whole lot to go after, so it's not really worth the time. You'll mainly want to come up here. I know there's like a clinic and stuff. There's some good spots to hit up resource-wise in this town area. Which I believe we're in the right stuff. Yeah, Brazino, this is it. This is the spot. Yeah, it does look like it's kind of dark. I don't know if it's getting darker. I have no idea. Kind of looks like it is. It also could be the lighting. I don't know. If it gets dark, well, let's switch servers. It's also like usually a very sudden shift in this one. In DayZ, it'll just be like really light, and then it'll just be pitch black. You'll be like, oh, what is going on? Colored dress? Not today. Yeah, it looks like the sun was setting, so we'll have to switch servers again, which is such a pain in the ass on the PlayStation. The way that the servers load is like you try to get it full to empty, and then you gotta wait till all the servers are there, or it chalks up, and then you gotta wait till all the servers load. When you do refresh it, oh my god, it's such a pain in the ass. I'm sure you've known it if you're also on this console platform trying to do stuff. Yeah, it's getting pretty pitch black. Take this as an opportunity to switch servers. Fantastic. What a waste of time. Alright, looks like we're back onto another DayZ server. What a creepy looking face with that kind of texturing. YT/cat kicked off. How exciting. There's just something odd with the color palette in this game on this platform. It doesn't quite like look right. Maybe it's just because it's HD. I-70. Do I have a clip for I-70? I don't think so. I don't think that's one. CR75, yeah. And I got the I-70, which I always find either like the clip for, or I mean the magazine for, or the gun. And yeah, one or the other. Never both. Rarely both of them. Sick. Shovels are something I really enjoy, because then you can actually garden with them. It's kind of cool. I guess I could show that maybe. So you take the shovel, and then you would go to a plot, but it's got to be white like this, and then you dig it up. You'll like R2. You dig it up, and then but you have to have seeds or something to grow with in order to place it in the soil, and then you add water, which is why the kind of container I have is really perfect for it, because you can soak a lot of plants in one go, and you grow like things like tomatoes, and I think tomatoes are really what I've grown. Tomatoes, I get zucchinis. I know tomatoes and peppers, I think, are what I have been able to grow thus far without getting like successfully grow without getting shot and killed by people that are monsters out here. A weird fencing area. I believe there's a clinic around here. It's kind of where I was headed. Performance issues. Yeah, they definitely could have smoothed this out a bit more. I thought there was a clinic, or is it over there? And I just kind of passed it. Can't remember, honestly. It's been a while since I've been to this part of town. Boonie hat. That's a little bit fun. Oh, the hockey mask. It's so silly. They used to have, like, not in this version, but on the Xbox, they used to have the Payday version, or the Payday masks, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, like Payday the Heist, you could be the different characters. It was a nice little thing. That was fun. They took it out, so, yeah, don't have it. It happens. Maybe I'm tapping circle too much or something. Could be overly sensitive. I'm gonna eat while we're moving along here. Snacking away. Yeah, food seems way easier to kind of fill up in this version. I wouldn't really suggest getting on the cranes. I guess maybe if you had a sniper, but I don't really see a lot of value in doing so. And it seems like we're having a bit more of a quieter afternoon or evening in the lands of DayZ. I haven't seen anybody for a while. I don't know if I want to go this way. Kinda, yeah, I'm gonna keep more city-like. Just where we're headed. Check out that building up there. Should be a decent one. Yeah, it could be calm or it could be hectic here. You never know what you're gonna get in DayZ. Sometimes it's just peaceful, and sometimes it's like non-stop action and savagery. You really don't know what's going to happen, especially when the servers reset all the time, like constantly right now. So, yeah, people are like, it's a totally different style of gameplay than when they get things smoothed out. Canned tuna is sick. Dun 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 dun. Oh my god, like sometimes, I gotta be honest with this version of the game, it kind of makes me a little sick, just the way the motion goes and stuff like that. Yeah, just like the drops, like the screen tearing and stuff. It's not ideal. And it's definitely gonna serve for cause a bit of an issue when you're going to more competitive play in the game. Okay, yeah, we're coming up on my favorite area here in a sec, I think. Yeah, is this the construction light just out here? That's weird. I also think it's kind of funny thinking it's like there could be somebody just watching you in the game and not interacting with you. There's been so many situations where I just kind of like watch people 0.38. Oh, cool. That's a way, way better bag upgrade. Sick. Okay, what do I have here actually? 0.9, 0.380. I think we can actually, yeah, we can chamber a bullet there, but we need the magazine to actually, you know, fill it up. I guess we could also hotkey this. Like that. Pull out the shotgun. Yeah, good bag. Favorite color too. Well, bag at least. Sounds like it's quite lime green. It's my favorite color, so it's kind of like that. Anyways, this is like one of my favorite areas for showing off gameplay and kind of teaching people things. Is like there's this little campground here area. It's really nice. And there's a bunch of pretty decent houses over here too. Yeah, it's that kind of camp area right down there. And there's like a school, but the school's not really good. Sometimes I find stuff in this green one, so we're gonna check out this green type of house. Not a green house, but green type of house. Yeah, these houses, they can be pretty good for stuff. A lot of the second story or more story type buildings don't really have any good loot in them, so I don't really suggest going to them too much, but yeah. Sometimes you get like good stuff like guns and food and that in this type of building. So, something to note. I'm just trying to teach all the different, you know, stylings that there are out there for stuff. Oh, and just so you know, if you weren't familiar, zombies can climb over fences and stuff, so yeah, if you think you're being clever running away that way, think again. Because zombies somehow can do what we can't. It'd be sick if we could mantle. Kind of actually mad that we can't in this. Be like a, or even vault would be really nice. Oh my god, this green tearing. Is this like a better condition I-70? It looks like a... It looks like a pristine version, right? Badly damaged. What do I know? Got my shotgun. Gonna shoot some stuff up. Nah, just kidding. We're gonna peacefully call it a day here. In this nice area, I kind of want to get down to... Yeah, this little campground area. Really good starting spot. Great spot if you want to basically start gardening. It's one of my favorite gardening starting spots. Try to get in this house, we call it a day. Just because there's like a huge pool of water nearby and stuff, and it's kind of isolated. Oh, big ugly blood splatter on the wall. That's not great. Anyways, that's another exciting day in this game. Yeah, let me see. Let me know what you want to see more of.